Hello everybody, welcome back to the Back Post. This is a very quick, really quick, right after the game analysis of that game, that mental game that just happened. First half, unacceptable. Alonso was shit. Thiago Silva made some silly mistakes. Fuck you, Josh. Of course he's going to make silly mistakes. He's new to the Premier League, all this and that. It's just individual errors causing goals. Caballero could have saved that first shot, and once that first shot went in, absolutely rattled us. Like, we looked like we just couldn't play football after that point, and that happened a lot last season where we got rattled. And from that point we just don't know how to play football, and it's really weird. And yeah, so that happened, and then we were 3-0 down against West fucking Brom. And we somehow managed to claw a 3-3 back out of that. And you know what, I'll absolutely take the point, because if you go 3-0 down to any single team in this Premier League, the best league in the world, it's an uphill battle to come back from that, especially when a team like West Brom put 11 men behind the ball after that. Second half was just us 11 versus their 11 in their half, or even their quarter. That's how much this game was. So to claw a 3-3 out of that, I'm happy. I'm happy for the point. It should have been better, but it wasn't. But I'll take that. Hudson-Odoi came on. He was really good coming on, very impressive. Azpilicueta came on and showed exactly why he's our club captain and why we need him defensively. Alonso needs to leave soon. Like that, his performance was awful, and his mistake led to the first goal, which ultimately led to our rattled demise. But we did really need to get 3 goals out of it. You know, Timo had a shaky game. Havertz didn't have the best game, which is obviously a shame, because these are the kinds of games that would really, you know, put them on a pedestal if they came out at this game and really was like, yeah, we're fucking here, let's do this. Now, it's a massive shame, but again, they're new players. It's hard to come into this league, so I'm not going to blame them for anything. I'm going to blame some of the defensive difficulties, and yeah, I'm going to blame Thiago Silva a little bit. That was poor what he did, but again, it's hard to blame new players coming into this league. But we were our own worst enemies this game, as always. You know, we were the ones that made the mistakes, then West Brom then capitalised on. Same happened at Liverpool, you know, with that Kepa mistake. You know, these are the things that we need to get out of our game. God, yeah, it was horrible to watch. Honestly, one of the worst games I've watched in a while. Did not enjoy any second of it. Even that third goal, I was gassed, obviously, to get that third goal, but I wanted the next one. And to be honest, right, I think the ref called it a little too early, because really they brought a sub on, which is an extra minute, right, once the extra time was called. They wasted time getting the next kick out of the way, and he still called it at like 5:30. Whereas I feel like if that was like Liverpool, it had gone on to like 90 plus, or even, you know, what happened earlier at United. They're getting all the time in the world to make sure they win, so that felt pretty shit. But I'm not going to blame it on that. I'm going to blame it on our first half, our very poor first half. It's shit. It's shit. We've got a massive game coming up Tuesday against Spurs, who, you know, looked in form against Southampton. Let's see what they can do tomorrow against Newcastle, obviously. Newcastle, who beats Morecambe 7-0, so they'll be full of confidence. So let's see what happens with them. Me and Josh will do a preview for that, so make sure you check back for that, because, you know, that'll be big. Yeah, I think that's it. Shit first half, great comeback, great fight to come back, lads. You know, last year's Chelsea, I don't know if we come back from that. We were too rattled, but we pulled together some good goals, some good chances, and we came back in the end and got the draw. That's big, so that's all I'm going to whittle it down to. Yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching. Tell your dads. Make sure you like and subscribe. You know, we're growing as a channel. We absolutely appreciate anyone that subscribes. And make sure you watch out for the Chelsea Spurs preview coming out on Monday. Cheers. Tell your dad.